Listen closely, because if you're over 60, something alarming might be happening every single night as you sleep. Your precious muscles could be silently slipping away. Imagine, with each peaceful slumber, a tiny fraction of your strength, your independence, and your vitality is diminishing. This isn't science fiction, it's a stark reality backed by research. Scientists have found that seniors can lose a staggering up to 8% of their muscle mass every single decade, and here's the kicker. A significant portion of this vanishing act, according to a study highlighted in the prestigious Journal of Clinical Nutrition, happens while you're completely unaware, lost in your dreams. Think about that. The very act of resting could be contributing to your decline if you're not taking proactive steps. Here's the truly frightening part, the bit that should make you sit up and pay attention. If you don't take immediate informed action, your muscles could have already diminished by a noticeable 0.2% just by the time you finish reading this introduction. That's the silent, creeping nature of age-related muscle loss, or sarcopenia. But what if I told you there's a way to fight back, to turn your nights from a period of loss into a time of repair and even growth? This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about groundbreaking science. We're about to unveil not just one, but 8 incredibly effective foods, including the top food you should be consuming before bed. In fact, a startling 2024 study revealed that seniors who consumed just one of these specific foods before sleep boosted their nighttime muscle protein synthesis by an astonishing 22%, even without engaging in extra exercise. And consider this, an overwhelming 99% of seniors are completely unaware that a simple dietary shift can help restore up to 69% of lost muscle. You are not too old to get stronger, and the power to do so might just be waiting in your kitchen. Let's dive into the solutions before another night, and another fraction of your strength slips away. Kicking off our countdown at number 8, we have a food that might seem a bit old-fashioned, perhaps even unexciting to some, but it's an absolute powerhouse for seniors aiming to protect their precious muscle mass: cottage cheese. The true magic of cottage cheese, especially when consumed before bed, lies in its remarkably high concentration of casein protein. Now, you might have heard of whey protein, which is known for its rapid absorption. Casein, however, is its slow and steady cousin. It digests at a much more gradual pace, providing a sustained release of amino acids into your bloodstream over an impressive period of 6 to 8 hours. This makes it the perfect bedtime companion. Imagine it as a slow-release nutritional patch, diligently feeding your muscles the essential building blocks they need to repair and rebuild throughout the night, precisely when your body is in a fasting state and muscle breakdown can naturally accelerate. The science backs this up convincingly. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition investigated the effects of consuming 30 grams of casein, a quantity easily found in a good serving of cottage cheese, before bed on older adults. The results were compelling. Participants experienced a significant 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing before sleep. In practical terms, this means the group consuming the casein-rich food wasn't just maintaining their muscle, they were actively building and repairing it, while the control group was likely experiencing net muscle loss. This is incredibly significant, particularly for older adults who might be engaged in resistance training to build strength or are simply striving to preserve their existing muscle mass for everyday activities and overall mobility. To harness these benefits, aim for about half a cup of plain, low-fat cottage cheese around 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to turn in for the night. Opting for plain varieties helps you avoid unnecessary added sugars and calories. If the taste is too bland for your liking, a few slices of banana or a sprinkle of cinnamon can add a touch of natural sweetness and flavor without derailing your goals. The natural sugars in fruit won't typically interfere with sleep, and the potassium in bananas can even contribute to muscle relaxation. Some individuals also report feeling warmer and more at peace after consuming cottage cheese before bed, potentially due to its tryptophan content, which can aid in promoting sleep. So, don't let its humble appearance fool you. Cottage cheese is one of the smartest, most effective, and budget-friendly allies for seniors in the nightly battle against muscle loss. If you've been waking up feeling weaker, more sore, or just not as robust as you used to, this simple food could be the game changer your muscles have been craving. Next up, at number 7, we have a wonderfully simple yet profoundly effective food for nighttime muscle defense: hard-boiled eggs. These little ovals of nutrition are among the most compact, nutrient-dense muscle protectors you can consume, especially before tucking in for the night. They offer far more than just a convenient source of protein. They deliver high-quality, complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids in the precise proportions your body requires to effectively maintain and build lean mass. This is particularly crucial for seniors because, after the age of 60, our bodies often become less efficient at processing and utilizing protein. This phenomenon, sometimes referred to as anabolic resistance, means that even if you're consuming what seems like enough protein, if the quality isn't top-notch, your muscles might not respond as robustly as they once did. Eggs elegantly solve this problem. Each standard large egg packs roughly 6 grams of this superior, complete protein. Furthermore, eggs are a fantastic source of leucine, a potent amino acid that acts as a direct signaling molecule, essentially flipping the switch for muscle protein synthesis and promoting muscle building. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients shed light on this, finding that seniors who consumed whole eggs before bed experienced a 19% higher rate of muscle preservation over a 12-week period compared to those who didn't. The benefits didn't stop there. The egg-consuming group also showed increased levels of IGF-1, a crucial hormone that aids in tissue regeneration and unfortunately tends to decline significantly with age. The researchers concluded that this simple dietary addition translated into a slower rate of age-related muscle loss, less discomfort, and improved overnight recovery, all from a humble food that takes just a few minutes to prepare. For optimal results without overdoing it, 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs consumed about half an hour before bedtime is generally sufficient for most older adults. They are remarkably easy to digest, even if you don't feel particularly hungry late at night. And being low in sugar and carbohydrates, they won't disrupt your blood sugar levels or interfere with sleep. To potentially enhance their benefits, consider adding a tiny pinch of black pepper or turmeric. Piperine in black pepper can improve the absorption of curcumin in turmeric, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, helping to further reduce inflammation as you sleep. If you need a little something extra to keep you satiated through the night, you could even pair the eggs with a small piece of avocado for healthy fats. For seniors who might struggle with larger meals before bed or simply dislike eating much late in the evening, hard-boiled eggs offer one of the best strategies to sneak in highly effective, muscle-sparing protein. They are small, satisfying, and packed with the fuel your muscles need to stay strong, proving that what you feed your body before it enters its nightly repair cycle is just as important as your daytime nutrition. Moving to number 6 on our list, we find a pairing that might not immediately spring to mind as a typical bedtime snack, but tuna packed in olive oil is an incredibly effective choice for seniors focused on maintaining muscle mass. This protein-dense fish, particularly when combined with the healthy fats from olive oil, offers a unique set of benefits for nighttime muscle health. The power of tuna lies in its high content of lean protein and its rich concentration of essential omega-3 fatty acids. These vital nutrients are renowned for their ability to speed up tissue healing, significantly reduce inflammation throughout the body, and play a direct role in muscle growth and maintenance. When this tuna is packed in olive oil, the advantages are amplified considerably. The healthy monounsaturated fats from the olive oil not only contribute to heart health, but also slightly slow down the digestion of the protein. This slower digestion is key for nighttime, as it allows for a more consistent and sustained release of amino acids into your bloodstream throughout your sleeping hours, helping to keep your body in an anabolic or muscle-building state for longer. A compelling study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020 provided strong evidence for this. It found that older individuals who consumed a high-protein, omega-3 rich meal, much like tuna in olive oil, before bed experienced a remarkable 34% higher rate of nighttime muscle protein synthesis compared to those whose evening meal did not include these healthy fats. The olive oil component was particularly significant, as it was shown to improve anti-inflammatory markers in the blood and enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D, which itself plays a role in muscle function. In real-world terms, this translates to better muscle retention, a quicker recovery from the day's activities while you sleep, and potentially less morning stiffness or discomfort. To prepare this for optimal nighttime use, always choose tuna packed in olive oil rather than water. The oil is an active part of the benefit here, promoting healing and ensuring that slower, steady digestion. About half a can, scooped out and perhaps enjoyed with a few whole grain crackers or some crisp cucumber slices, is a good portion. For a little extra flavor, a pinch of sea salt or a small squeeze of lemon juice can be added. But it's wise to steer clear of heavy, creamy sauces like mayonnaise right before bed, as they can be harder to digest and potentially disrupt sleep or cause bloating. Tuna is also one of the best natural sources of leucine, that critical amino acid that acts as a trigger for muscle building. As we age, the body often requires more leucine to elicit the same muscle-building response it had when younger, making leucine-rich foods like tuna particularly valuable. Getting enough of this amino acid, especially before the long overnight fast, can be a key strategy in preventing sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that silently affects millions of seniors. For these reasons alone, incorporating tuna in olive oil into your evening routine can be one of the easiest and most intelligent dietary decisions you make if you're serious about waking up stronger, not weaker. It delivers clean, high-quality protein without placing a heavy load on your digestive system, speeds up recovery, and actively fights inflammation. Securing the fifth spot on our list is Greek yogurt, a food that, while often enjoyed as a breakfast item or a simple snack, stands out as one of the most comprehensive and efficient foods for seniors to consume before bed to safeguard their muscles. What makes Greek yogurt so special for nighttime muscle care is its unique combination of slow-digesting protein, calcium, and natural probiotics, all working in synergy. Because Greek yogurt is strained to remove much of the liquid whey, lactose, and sugar, it becomes incredibly concentrated in protein, specifically casein protein, the same slow-release star we encountered in cottage cheese. This means that for up to 7 hours after you've enjoyed your serving, your body receives a steady, continuous supply of amino acids, which is precisely what aging muscles crave during the long overnight fasting period to repair and rebuild. Clinical research supports these benefits. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition involved older adults consuming a high-protein Greek yogurt snack before bed for a 6-week period. The researchers discovered that these participants experienced a 26% greater rate of nighttime muscle protein synthesis compared to individuals who did not have the yogurt snack. Even more intriguingly, the study showed that the Greek yogurt group demonstrated increased mitochondrial activity within their muscle tissue. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of our cells, so this finding meant that their muscle cells were not only recovering more effectively, but were also becoming more efficient at generating energy for the following day. For seniors who often grapple with morning fatigue or a sense of muscle weakness immediately upon waking, this is a truly significant victory. To maximize these benefits, aim for about half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt approximately 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. It's crucial to choose plain varieties, as flavored Greek yogurts are often laden with added sugars, which can spike your blood sugar and potentially hinder the body's natural healing processes overnight. If you desire a bit of flavor, a dash of vanilla extract, a sprinkle of ground cinnamon, or a few fresh or frozen berries like strawberries can be excellent additions. For an extra boost, consider stirring in a teaspoon of chia seeds. These tiny seeds will add more fiber and beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, which can aid digestion and further help reduce inflammation. Beyond protein, Greek yogurt is also a valuable source of calcium, a mineral essential not just for bone health, but also for proper nerve and muscle signaling. This mineral balance is more critical than many people realize, especially for seniors who might experience muscle tightness, weakness, or cramping during sleep. Furthermore, the live and active probiotic cultures in Greek yogurt promote gastrointestinal health. A healthy gut is increasingly being linked to improved muscle metabolism and overall health in older adults. So by consuming Greek yogurt, you're not just directly feeding your muscles, you're also strengthening the internal systems that support them. If you've been noticing a decline in your strength and often wake up feeling as though your body has been working against you rather than resting, Greek yogurt could be the silent, creamy remedy your muscles have been longing for. It's simple, quick to prepare, and packed with everything your body needs to restore, repair, and maintain strength while you enjoy a restful night's sleep. Coming in at number 4 is a comforting classic with a powerful twist: warm milk, especially when enhanced with turmeric. This isn't just an old-fashioned bedtime custom. It can transform into a potent muscle-saving supplement for seniors. Milk itself is a good source of high-quality casein protein, that slow digester we love for nighttime, calcium for bone and muscle function, and tryptophan, an amino acid known to promote relaxation and deeper sleep, all of which contribute to better nighttime muscle recuperation. When you introduce turmeric into this mix, you're adding curcumin, a remarkably potent, natural anti-inflammatory compound. Curcumin is celebrated for its ability to support joint health and, crucially for our purposes, lessen muscle breakdown and soreness. When combined, warm milk and turmeric create one of the best possible beverages to sip on before bed to maintain strength and actively reduce inflammation while you rest. A 2022 study published in Nutritional Neuroscience provided evidence for the benefits of such a drink. Older adults who consumed a small, protein-rich beverage like milk before bed experienced a notable 32% increase in muscle protein synthesis overnight compared to those who fasted. The study further indicated that when curcumin, the active component of turmeric, was added to the regimen, participants also reported decreased stiffness and fewer morning aches. This strongly suggests that the muscle and joint tissues were better protected and soothed overnight, a vital benefit for elderly individuals who often feel weak, sore, or stiff simply from the act of sleeping or from minor daytime exertions. Preparing this golden elixir is straightforward. Gently heat 1 cup of milk until it's warm but not boiling. Organic or A2 milk might be preferable for some due to potentially better digestibility. Stir in about a 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric and, importantly, a tiny pinch of black pepper. The piperine in black pepper significantly enhances the absorption of curcumin, making the turmeric far more effective. If you need a touch of sweetness, a small amount of honey can be added, but it's best to keep it minimal to avoid any unnecessary sugar spikes before sleep. Sip this comforting drink leisurely about half an hour before you head to bed. As you relax, the milk begins to supply the amino acids your muscles will utilize for repair throughout the night, while the warm liquid itself can help calm your nervous system. For those who are lactose intolerant, plant-based milks like almond or oat milk can be used as an alternative, but it's important to ensure they are fortified with calcium and, if possible, have added protein to offer comparable muscle protective benefits. Look for options that incorporate pea or soy protein to get closer to the profile of dairy. However, it's worth noting that traditional dairy milk currently has the most robust scientific evidence supporting its role in maintaining muscle mass in older persons, particularly overnight. This beverage does more than just provide your body with direct nourishment. It also helps prime your hormones and brain for sound, deep sleep, which is when most muscle repair and growth hormone release occurs. It's this powerful combination, rest, recovery, and the right building blocks, that makes it so effective. Muscles don't grow during exercise. They grow when you rest and provide your body with the necessary raw materials. For seniors striving to maintain their strength without resorting to complex supplements or drastic diets, this golden milk drink could be a simple, nightly ritual that makes all the difference. Claiming the third spot on our list is almond butter. While it might appear to be merely a delicious spread, almond butter is, in fact, a nutrient-dense, slow-digesting food that plays a significant role in maintaining muscle mass and, as an added bonus, enhancing the quality of sleep. This dual-action benefit is particularly potent and valuable for seniors. What makes almond butter so special for nighttime muscle care is its unique blend of healthy monounsaturated fats, plant-based protein, vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant, and crucially, magnesium. This combination works synergistically to promote muscle repair and recovery while you sleep. Your body requires a consistent, steady supply of energy to continue its rebuilding processes throughout the night. And almond butter delivers this without causing the kind of insulin crash or sugar rush that can interfere with restful sleep. Scientific findings support its efficacy. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who consumed a small amount of almond-based fat, like that in almond butter, before bed showed a 17% improvement in nightly nitrogen retention. Nitrogen balance is a key indicator of muscle preservation. A positive balance means your body is holding on to protein and using it to build or maintain muscle, rather than breaking muscle down. The same study also observed that these individuals had lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol during the night. Cortisol is known to be catabolic, meaning it can break down muscle tissue, especially during periods of stress or prolonged fasting like overnight sleep. Therefore, almond butter not only provides nourishment for your muscles, but also helps protect them from being broken down while you sleep. To reap these benefits, you don't need a large amount. Just 1 tablespoon consumed about half an hour before bed is generally sufficient. You can enjoy it straight from the spoon, or if you prefer and want some added fiber, spread it on a small slice of whole grain toast. If you're watching your carbohydrate intake, eating it plain is perfectly effective. The magnesium content in almonds is another significant advantage. Magnesium plays a vital role in muscle relaxation and can promote deeper, more restorative sleep by calming nerve signals. This is particularly beneficial for seniors who might struggle with restless legs, muscle twitches, or irregular sleep patterns. Just ensure you're choosing a natural almond butter, ideally one that is free of added sugars, hydrogenated oils, and other unnecessary additives. You're looking for that dense, pure, unadulterated almond goodness, not a highly processed candy-like spread. For elderly individuals who often find themselves waking up hungry in the middle of the night, almond butter can be especially helpful. Its combination of protein and healthy fats helps to keep blood sugar levels balanced for hours, providing sustained fuel for your muscles from bedtime until breakfast. It's not flashy, but this creamy, filling, and effective food might be doing more for your muscles than many expensive supplements on the market, making it a wise choice if you're actively working to maintain your strength well into your senior years. Nearing the top of our list at number 2 is tart cherry juice, and not just any cherry juice will do. This specific type of juice has rapidly gained popularity as a health beverage, and for very good reasons. With just 1 small glass, it stands as one of the best natural ways for seniors to significantly lessen muscle discomfort, actively promote nighttime muscle healing, and substantially improve the overall quality of their sleep. The distinctive power of tart cherries, often Montmorency cherries, comes from their exceptionally high concentration of naturally occurring compounds called anthocyanins. These are potent antioxidants that have been shown to effectively reduce inflammation and combat oxidative damage within muscle tissue. For older adults, this is a true game changer because after the age of 60, the body often finds it more challenging to clear out the cellular damage and inflammation that accumulates throughout the day. If this damage persists overnight, your muscles never get the chance to fully recover and repair themselves. A compelling 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition investigated the effects of tart cherry juice on individuals over 50. The findings were remarkable. Those who drank tart cherry juice before bed reported up to 33% less muscle soreness and experienced 15% more efficient sleep compared to a placebo group. The researchers attributed these impressive outcomes not only to the powerful anti-inflammatory properties of the anthocyanins, but also to the natural melatonin content found in tart cherries. Melatonin is an all-natural sleep hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycles. Therefore, better sleep, facilitated by the melatonin, means more time spent in deep, restorative sleep cycles. It's during these deep sleep phases that growth hormone is released in its greatest amounts, and muscle healing and repair are at their absolute peak. To harness the full benefits, aim to consume about 4 to 6 ounces, that's about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup, of unsweetened tart cherry juice approximately 30 to 45 minutes before you plan to go to bed. It's crucial to check the label and ensure the product is 100% tart cherry juice, not sweet cherry juice, and that it doesn't contain added sugars, which you definitely want to avoid before sleep as they can cause an undesirable blood sugar increase. If the juice is too tart for your palate, you can dilute it with a little water or add a very small dash of lemon to subtly alter the flavor. The key is not to overdo it. Your body only requires a modest quantity to initiate its potent healing processes. Beyond muscle health, this remarkable drink also promotes joint health and can lessen arthritic symptoms, which is incredibly important if you're experiencing muscle loss around already aching or stiff joints. Furthermore, by calming the nervous system and helping to lower cortisol levels at night, it guards against muscle-wasting chemicals that can surge during periods of stress or restless nights. For seniors who frequently wake up feeling exhausted, drained, or persistently sore, even after what they thought was a full night in bed, tart cherry juice could be the missing component in their wellness routine. It's rare to find a natural food that simultaneously helps you fall asleep more quickly, stay asleep longer, and actively restore your muscles, but tart cherry juice accomplishes just that. Incorporating even a few ounces into your nightly ritual is one of the easiest and most effective methods to promote long-term strength, recovery, and independence. And now, claiming the coveted #1 spot, the absolute champion food to consume before bed to combat muscle loss, especially after the age of 60, is a high-quality whey protein smoothie. Whey protein is a veritable goldmine of essential amino acids, and it's particularly abundant in leucine, the single most crucial amino acid for triggering muscle protein synthesis, which is the process by which your body builds new muscle. As we age, our bodies tend to become less sensitive to the protein we consume. This phenomenon is often referred to as anabolic resistance. In simple terms, it means that to achieve the same muscle building or muscle maintaining effect that you might have experienced when you were younger, you now require more protein, and specifically more of the right type of protein. Whey protein is exceptionally effective at overcoming this age-related hurdle. It's rapidly absorbed by the body, meaning it gets to work quickly, promoting muscle growth and aiding in recovery, particularly during the critical first few hours of sleep when your body is primed for repair. The scientific evidence supporting whey protein for seniors is incredibly strong. A 2021 clinical study published in the prestigious American Journal of Clinical Nutrition examined the effects of giving individuals over the age of 65 a 40-gram whey protein drink just before they went to bed. The outcomes were nothing short of astounding. Participants who consumed the whey protein shake experienced a remarkable 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. But the benefits didn't stop there. They also showed enhanced strength gains over time and improved functional performance in daily activities like walking and balance. Furthermore, the markers indicating nocturnal muscle breakdown were significantly reduced. What this means in practical, everyday terms is that simply by consuming this shake, these seniors were building stronger muscles, experiencing less soreness, and waking up with more strength and capability, all while they slept. To prepare this optimally, aim to combine 1 scoop of a high-quality whey protein, isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Whey, protein isolate is generally preferred as it's more refined, containing less lactose and fat than whey concentrate, making it easier on digestion for many. It's wise to steer clear of mass gainer protein blends or those with high sugar content, as these can cause unwanted blood sugar spikes and potentially disrupt healthy sleep patterns. If you require a slightly thicker drink or want some sustained energy, you can blend it with half a banana or a small spoonful of almond butter. But the key is to keep it relatively light, easily digestible, and focused on delivering pure protein. If lactose intolerance is a concern, whey isolate is often well tolerated, or for those with particularly sensitive digestion, hydrolyzed whey, which is pre-digested, can be an excellent option. Beyond its direct muscle-building effects, whey protein also supports the body's natural production of growth hormone and IGF-1 as you sleep, both of which are absolutely essential for enhancing recovery, fortifying connective tissues, and repairing muscle fibers. This is particularly crucial for seniors who may be struggling with weakness, are at a higher risk of falls, or find that they recover more slowly from physical exertion. Even if you don't feel particularly hungry, a protein shake is incredibly easy to consume. Unlike many other meals, it's gentle on the stomach, takes only a few seconds to mix, and delivers precisely what your muscles are craving for nighttime repair. When taken at the appropriate moment, this one simple snack could genuinely be the difference between waking up stronger each day or continuing to lose precious muscle mass every night. For seniors who are truly serious about maintaining their strength, preserving their energy levels, and safeguarding their independence well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond, a nightly whey protein shake isn't just a good idea. It's practically a necessity. So, there you have it. The science is undeniably clear. After the age of 60, your muscles aren't just passively at risk during your waking hours. They are actively being targeted for breakdown while you sleep. But as we've journeyed through these 8 powerful foods, it's become equally clear that this nightly decline isn't an inevitable sentence. With the right nutritional strategies, specifically by incorporating these muscle-preserving foods into your evening routine, you can transform your sleep from a period of potential loss into a dynamic time of repair, rebuilding, and even muscle growth. These 8 foods, from the humble cottage cheese to the mighty whey protein smoothie, aren't just random nighttime snacks. They are scientifically backed, evidence-based tools validated by real-world results and designed to nourish, protect, and fortify your muscles while your body is in its natural state of rest and recuperation. The more consistently you choose to incorporate one or more of these options into your pre-bedtime ritual, the stronger, more resilient, and more vibrant you are likely to remain. Remember, even a small, consistent effort can yield significant long-term benefits in the fight against age-related muscle loss. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these muscle-saving foods are you most inspired to try before bed tonight? Do you have any of your own nighttime nutritional secrets for staying strong? Share your thoughts, plans, and experiences in the comment section below. And if you're ready to arm yourself with more effective science-based health strategies, specifically tailored for seniors who want to live their best, strongest lives, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so you don't miss out on future insights. Let's work together to reclaim and maintain your strength one night, one smart food choice at a time. Because as we've emphasized, you are absolutely not too old to get stronger. Your journey to waking up with renewed vigor starts tonight.